Now, meanwhile, Hurricane Michael is also shaking up the campaign trail in Florida less than a month before the election there. Democratic gubernatorial candidate and Tallahassee Mayor Andrew Gillum is up against former Republican Congressman Ron DeSantis. And now hurricane cleanup could become a major election issue. With me now, that very gubernatorial candidate and former Florida Congressman Ron DeSantis joins me. Welcome back, sir.
Good to be here.
So how are you responding to this storm in light of the campaign that you are fighting?
Well, what we did both yesterday and today is we converted our planned campaign rallies into supply drives so that we could get water, non-perishable food, and other supplies loaded into a big U-Haul. We did it over 3 different cities, Tampa, Orlando, and Jacksonville. And then what we're going to do is we're going to drive that U-Haul to wherever in Northwest Florida it's needed. So we've got a big U-Haul full of water, diapers, anything that people may need in this situation. And we just felt that was the best way to be able to help out. And, obviously the campaign will eventually go on, but we felt it was the right thing to do.
All right. And what are you learning about your candidacy as you face a natural disaster?
Well, being in the Congress, we dealt 2 years ago with Hurricane Matthew that affected my district more than anybody else. And so a couple things that I've learned through that process is we've got some great law enforcement and first responders in Florida, because when you're doing it in Florida, this is just part of the job. And I think they've become good at it. Also, Governor Scott has exhibited very strong leadership throughout a number of these storms. And I think he's doing that again today. And then when Matthew came, we set up these disaster recovery centers after the storm passed, where all the agencies, state and federal, were there, so people could get these claims processed. I mean, if you look at all the property damage and some of the things that have happened in Bay County, there's going to be a lot of people who are going to need to get some of this temporary relief. And so it's important that that is set up and can be processed quickly and that it doesn't get caught up in the bureaucracy.
All right. And what about your opponent, who has received some criticism for the way he handled Hurricane Hermione and turning down some of the aid to bring the lights back on in his area?
Well, look, I just hope on this storm that everyone gets the help that they need. And, if there's help available, hopefully the local officials will welcome it. We want to obviously, I think in Panama City and in those areas, the first thing is going to be, let's see if there's any need to protect life or to save lives, because everyone was under a mandatory evacuation order. But Kennedy, this thing a week ago, no one thought anything of it. Even 3 or 4 days ago, we knew it was a storm. But the fact that it got very intense very quickly. So those who didn't evacuate, hopefully they hunkered down and were safe. But obviously a storm of that magnitude. So I think you're going to see a lot of first responders on the ground there. Hopefully anyone in harm's way they can save. And then the process of getting the ordinary relief to people will begin. And eventually, we're going to be able to rebuild this stuff. It's really the lives that are so precious, because you can't bring somebody back to life. And so we can rebuild the buildings.
Absolutely. That's why you have to stay safe. You have to keep your family safe. And that means when the governor issues an evacuation order, you should really listen to it in order to maintain precious life. So the storm has been downgraded to a Category 1, which is good news, but not everyone is out of the woods, correct?
No, look, Category 1 storm going through South Georgia, that's a big deal. And particularly in some of these areas that, there's a lot of trees where the power lines can get knocked out. It can be difficult to get that back on. So I think really throughout the Southeast, you're going to be experiencing at least tropical storm force winds. And that's going to continue, for the next couple of days. So, and it's interesting with this storm, Kenny, with Irma, seemed like we were watching for that for like 2 weeks. Everyone was wondering, where's it going to hit? This thing came very quickly.
Yeah,
and
it sure did.
And I think that may be one of the reasons, if enough people didn't evacuate, I think it was because, 3 or 4 days ago, no one really thought we were going to have a Category 4 hurricane. But when the people do give the orders, you got to heed it, because they're making the best judgment they can make, having a lot more facts than the rest of us do.
All right. So did you suspend your campaign during the storm, or did you continue running attack ads?
Well, we pulled ads down from the affected areas. We canceled our fundraisers, and then, as I mentioned, we converted our political rallies into supply drives for the people who were affected by the storm.
Are you sure you want to be governor? I mean, man, this is it's a messy job.
Well, look, but it's an important job, and these are the times where the state does need leadership. Governor Scott has done a good job. I obviously would want to continue in his tradition because this is the time when people really look for leadership.
All right, Congressman Ron DeSantis, perhaps future governor. We'll know in a month. Thanks so much.
Thank you.